happy Deepavali to all our viewers. Now, the 2024 US presidential race has delivered the drama, the gaffes and the absolute gold that only an American election year can give you. From awkward debate blunders to unexpected dance moves on campaign trails and, of course, some wild mic drop moments on social media. The top contenders in the race for the White House this year have gone viral in ways they probably didn't plan. On this show, we are counting down the absolute best from this election season's unmissable moments. Get ready for some good laughs, jaw-dropping clapbacks, and a few "did they just say that" moments. Let's dive into the 2024 race's most iconic moments, guaranteed to have you laughing, cringing even, and maybe, just maybe, changing your vote. Now let's begin with one of the most viral and talked about moments during this election in the United States of America, and that will be the falling of US President Joe Biden on several occasions. Biden's slipping and falling memes took over the internet by storm. While some were worried about Biden's health, most of them enjoyed the hilarious memes. Now, the other one, while prominent leaders were consumed with the engrossing sight of a parachute display at the G7 summit held in Italy, the US commander-in-chief strolled away elsewhere. Instead of mingling with his fellow world leaders, a now viral moment caught him walking away and initiating an unexpected conversation with an officer packing a bag. In fact, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni had to come to Biden's rescue, and she redirected him to his original position among other world leaders for an awkward group photo. But that was not all. The camera also pictured Biden saluting Meloni. During the first US presidential debate between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, which truly marked a host of epic moments between the oldest pair of candidates, there were personal attacks to rambling answers and the false claims by both sides. America saw what can be said to be the most dramatic presidential debate in June.
That $2 trillion tax cut benefited the very wealthy. What I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. I mean, billionaires in America. With the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
We're no longer respected. They don't like us. We give them everything they want, and they think we're stupid. They think we're very stupid people.
Now you're in a situation where there are 40% fewer people coming across the border illegally. That's better than when he left office. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. And because of his ridiculous, insane, and very stupid policies, people are coming in and they're killing our citizens at a level that we've never seen. We call it migrant crime. Bonk. I call it Biden migrant crime.
I was recently in France for D-Day, and I spoke all about those heroes that died. I went to the World War I cemetery he refused to go to. He was standing with his 4-star general, and he told me, he said, I don't want to go in there because they're a bunch of losers and suckers. My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
He's given $200 billion. That's a lot of money. I don't think there's ever been anything like it. Every time that Zelensky comes to this country, he walks away with $60 billion. He's the greatest salesman ever.
We saved Israel. We are the biggest producer of support for Israel of anyone in the world. How many billions of dollars do you owe in civil penalties for molesting a woman in public, for doing a whole range of things, of having sex with a porn star on the night while your wife was pregnant?
I didn't have sex with a porn.
Laughter can be infectious, but it can also become a meme. Yes, this Kamala Harris infectious laughter are meme-worthy.
Poor hubby. Poor hubby.
Harris's laughs and giggles were widely used as memes or reaction videos on X, particularly by the Republican camp. Earlier, we also spoke to St. Palti, a lady who does Kamala Harris impressions. Take a look at what she had to say, or in fact do.
You know, I can't just cackle unless you say something really funny
Okay.
or really dangerous. But yeah, I can cackle to anything, honestly. I think this whole thing is a joke.
Well,
Just like I am.
I've been tracking you. You can actually cackle at anything. I can say Kamala Harris and you'll cackle. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing.
Well, you know, Greta, we need to unburden what has been, right? They attempted to take him out, and you know, I'm going crazy. This man seems to get stronger with every single thing that we throw at him, all right? Indictments didn't work, okay? They didn't unburden what has been. Going after his kids, useless. I mean, anything you do to this guy, he just gets stronger and stronger. He's like a virus.
Moving on from Kamala Harris to her vice presidential nominee, Tim Walz. The Minnesota governor, during vice presidential debate, let a gaffe slip into his arguments after he was questioned about his reported presence in Hong Kong in 1989 when the Tiananmen Square massacre claimed hundreds of lives. Walz struggled to answer the question, and he said that I have tried to do the best I can. I have not been perfect, and I'm a knucklehead at times.
My community knows who I am. They saw where I was at. Look, I will be the first to tell you, I have poured my heart into my community. I've tried to do the best I can, but I've not been perfect. And I'm a knucklehead at times. And I'm a knucklehead at times. And I'm a knucklehead at times.
Soon after Walz called himself a knucklehead, there were memes that erupted online. While most found it funny, some also called it comforting. Another viral moment was when Amazon's Alexa chose Kamala Harris over Donald Trump. Videos of Alexa naming Kamala Harris as better presidential candidate compared to Trump went viral on social media, but users claiming that Amazon was endorsing Harris indirectly also became a huge problem for the Democrats.
Why should I vote for Donald Trump? Let's see what she says.
I cannot promote content that supports a specific political party or a specific candidate. Remember to be an engaged and responsible citizen, which includes researching candidates and issues for yourself.
Now let's see what she says about the other candidate. Hey, Alexa, why should I vote for Kamala Harris?
While there are many reasons to vote for Kamala Harris, the most significant may be that she is a female of color with a comprehensive plan to address racial justice, extensive experience in public service, and a commitment to protecting a woman's right to choose.
But I thought she just told me that she's not going to support a political candidate. That was clearly support for Kamala Harris over Donald Trump.
But soon, Amazon called it a technical glitch and rectified the issue. Now, Donald Trump's recent McDonald stop, where he worked in the fry station, quickly turned into a meme sensation across social media. As he playfully fried and served French fries, the internet couldn't resist poking fun, creating a flurry of jokes, memes, and comments on how natural he looked behind the counter. A viral photo allegedly showing young Kamala Harris in a McDonald's uniform sparked controversy, with MAGA supporters claiming it is digitally manipulated. The image, shared widely on pro-Harris accounts, features Harris in blue attire, but Republicans argue it was altered by placing her face on another employee's body. This debate intensified following Donald Trump's campaign stop in Pennsylvania, where he donned a McDonald's apron and questioned Harris's claim of past employment. Did she work at McDonald's or not?
They look like they were. How are you? Nice to see you. That's great. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Fantastic. Hello. Hi, boy.
Elon Musk, first endorsing Donald Trump and then joining him on stage at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, gathered wide attention and criticism by netizens. As Musk took to the stage in an all-black MAGA cap and Occupy Mars t-shirt, he bounced up and down, launching countless memes as the internet mocked him. Critiques of Musk's jumping technique pointed out just how awkward, as well as Trump's visual disgust when Musk took to the stage. People on X, Musk's own social media platform, couldn't help but cringe at his exuberance, taking to the site, formerly known as Twitter, to mock his right-wing cheerleading routine. Vice President Harris was surprised to find out a microphone was homing in on her conversation with Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, as she admitted her campaign was struggling with male voters. Harris and Whitmer were sitting at a bar in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and having what appeared to be a serious conversation, so serious that on a video making the rounds online, the Democratic presidential nominee seemed to forget the two of them were surrounded by cameras and microphones.
Okay, congratulations, this question. Everyone's heard it. Yeah.
So my thing is, we need to move ground among men, is what Harris was heard telling Whitmer at the Trackhouse Bar and Grill. Harris then immediately noticed the microphones were picking up on her conversation with the Democratic governor.
We have microphones in here just listening to everything. I didn't realize that. Okay. So, well,
You'll
now
bleep
tell
my
us.
F words.
We just told all the family secrets. Shit.
Donald Trump's recent rally at the world's most famous sporting arena, the Madison Square Gardens in New York, has been talk of the town for various reasons and statements that were made during the rally. But one of the most talked about topic is Hulk Hogan's appearance and his memes on struggling to rip off his shirt. Hogan made his way out to the crowd in his WWE flair as the crowd cheered for him. However, he struggled to rip his shirt open. Hogan was struggling to tear his shirt off for a few seconds before eventually managing to do it to reveal a Trump Vance vest underneath it. But this moment became hilarious meme content. Elon Musk appeared at Donald Trump's Madison Square Garden rally in a strange cap. The official Make America Great Again or MAGA cap is red in color with the text in white. However, the one Musk wore was black in color with the text embroidered in an irregular font usually associated with heavy metal bands and newspapers. "I'm dark Gothic MAGA," Musk said. The internet, however, has read it differently. The font of Musk's cap looks suspiciously similar to the ones used for Nazi typography or black letter. And hence, the cap and Elon Musk, his endorsement, all of it now on social media being called Nazi. US President Joe Biden sparking a big row after he branded Trump supporters as garbage.
All the Puerto Rican that I know, or Puerto Rico where I'm in my home state of Delaware, they're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization is seen as unconscionable, and it's un-American. It's totally contrary to everything we've done.
Biden's garbage remark came as a response to a comic at Trump's rally who called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage.
There's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah.
President Joe Biden later tried to justify his comments, saying that he was referring to the hateful rhetoric about Puerto Rico spewed by Trump's supporter. That's all in this special broadcast. Keep watching India Today for all the latest news and updates. Goodbye and take care. Happy Deepavali.